All right, Gina, congratulations. We're about ready to get you into that Mazda 3. We've just got to go over a few things here on the computer screen, talk through some prepayment or some repayment options, and then we'll be able to move forward.
Wonderful.
So, as you can see here on the screen, we had the sale price of the vehicle. You had $2,500 cash down. Now, the state of Tennessee likes to get their money, so they make us collect all the sales tax at the time of the purchase. And so in these black boxes down along here, this is a breakdown of all the different state, local, single article, and local business taxes that were a part of the deal. So, you know, they like to have their money, and they make us give it to them. So we just have to go through all of that with you. All right, so before we sent the credit off to the bank, we'd agreed to be shooting for $455.90 a month for 60 months at a 5.9 APR, and it came back, dun, 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 dun. The 2.9 APR for 72 months which is going to make your payment the $361.27.
Okay.
All right, so we have a few payment options to go over here in terms that you'll really want to consider since you're leaving the lot in a new car here today. All right, so we're going to start off by talking about the rate at first. Again, we just went over that at 2.9%. The term, we're at 72 months. And again, it is just a simple interest. If you pay the loan off early, you're only going to wind up paying for the interest that you use. Now, the Mazda has a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty that comes with the car, and then a powertrain warranty that's 5 years or 60,000 miles. And if you remember when we were talking earlier, Nelson Mazda has taken that powertrain warranty and exploded it out to a lifetime powertrain warranty. So that, again, is one of those amazing things, value that's built into the car for you.
Right.
But I wanted to ask you, do you have a good idea of how many miles a year you're typically driving on average?
About 16,000.
About 16,000? Okay. So we're going to kind of watch these two bars here for a second. I'm going to slide this up to 16,000 miles. And with that 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty, it looks like you're going to get through that initial factory warranty in about 27 months, or just a little over 2.5 years. Now the good news is we have some options for you to be able to extend that out and be able to have that same peace of mind like when the car is under the factory warranty. And we'll talk about that in just a second. And here's how we help to make that happen. You are able to get a vehicle service contract that will pick up where dang it. So you will have the opportunity to extend that coverage out to 100,000 miles, either 6 years or 100,000 miles on that. Now, since you're picking up a new car, I don't know if you're familiar with gap coverage. If you're not, it means guaranteed asset protection. So all vehicles depreciate in value. So as soon as you drive this vehicle off the lot, there's going to wind up being a gap between the amount that you financed the car for, and if in the extremely unfortunate situation like your vehicle was either stolen and never recovered, or was in a total loss accident, the insurance company is going to pay you what's called the actual cash value for the vehicle. They're not going to pay you what you financed the vehicle for. So there's oftentimes a gap in between what you financed the vehicle for and what the insurance company says the car is worth. So you would want to ask yourself, where would you come up with that difference in the money? If you don't want to have to be stuck with potentially stuck with a car payment on a vehicle that you don't even have anymore, I would really recommend you consider the gap coverage, which will pay the difference between what the actual cash value of what the insurance company is giving you up to what you owe, including up to $1,000 deductible in that as well. Now, we went over there earlier, and you met Devin and Christian and Jeff over in the service
Yeah,
department.
nice
So
guys.
we're really hoping that you would choose to service your Mazda here since you got it here. And one of the ways that we want to make that really attractive to you is by offering you an option to prepay for your oil changes and tire rotations. It gets you a really good price on those, and it makes it so you just have to, all you got to do is walk in, and through those automatic doors, toss your keys to Jeff or Devin or Christian and grab some water and have a seat. And they'll come get you when your oil change is done, your tires have been rotated, and if you ask them nicely enough, they'll even run it through the car wash for you as well, because that's also a part of buying a vehicle here at Nelson Mazda. It's another one of those perks that you get for it as well. So your car, you'll be able to keep your car running like new and looking great. One of the other things that's going to help you keep your car looking great is the paintless dent repair option. I don't know if you've ever come out from a store and you've had your car in the parking lot and you've noticed that either somebody winged you when they opened their door, or there was a runaway shopping cart, and you've got a nice little, about a credit card size divot in your car, and it's your new car, and it's infuriating.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it happens more often than you would want. And this is an opportunity for you to be protected from those. It's not going to protect you from them happening, but it's going to get your car looking like new again. So as long as the dent is less than 4 inches in diameter and it hasn't creased the metal and chipped the paint, they'll be able to get those pulled out for you for a period of 5 years. And there's as many of those qualifying dents that occur during that 5-year period. And then finally, I don't know if you've ever walked any over those big old grates in that parking lot that you've seen and thought, oh my gosh, if my keys fell down there, they are gone forever. But we have the opportunity for you to be able to have coverage in place to get those replaced also, should the unfortunate happen and the keys are either stolen or lost. The new key fobs for wireless starting remotes, not starting, but push button starting in your vehicle and being able to get your vehicle remotely. They're expensive to replace. They're hundreds of dollars to replace. And the nice thing is, in addition to just replacing that one key fob, you got more keys on your ring than just that one key fob. So your house key, your office key, your storage unit key, things like that. It'll help cover the replacement of those keys as well. Or even should you have been locked out of your vehicle, you'll be able to get access into your vehicle again through the key replacement option. So all of those things together, I mean, if you are looking for peace of mind, that is a comprehensive opportunity for you to be able to be driving and keep your vehicle looking like new, kept up like new, and know that should anything happen with either your keys or things like that, you'll be taken care of.
Okay.
So what most people wind up doing to make sure they have that kind of total protection is they go ahead and they opt in for the preferred package, which takes care of all of those things. It's got the vehicle service contract, it's got the gap coverage, the prepaid maintenance, the paintless dent repair, and the key replacement all together, and it would bring your total monthly payment to that amount right there. If that sounds good to you, you're just going to go ahead and initial in that box right there.
Well, I was wanting to be a little more closer to $400 a month.
Okay, so closer to $400 a month. Let's take a look at, where did my cursor go? There it is, I found it. We do have a couple options that get you closer to $400 a month there. If you wanted to extend the term out to 75 months from 72 months, you would get all of those same coverages: the vehicle service contract, gap maintenance, paintless dent repair, and key replacement, and it would bring your payment down to that there. If that one sounds good, you'll just go ahead and initial that in that box there.
Well, my husband's got me on a strict budget. Can we get even a little closer to 400? Is it maybe something we can remove?
We might be able to do that. We can also kind of play a little bit of a la carte with these items. Since it's a new car, I would urgently recommend the gap coverage as well as the vehicle service contract to make sure that you are going to go well beyond that. You're going to get beyond that 27 months that we're looking at where your factory warranty would end. That would get you out to 100,000 miles. So I can kind of create, let's look and see what those two things
let's
would
do
look
that.
like that. Yeah. Drag this down here and gap coverage. Come on. Did they make it? Looks like they made it. Do any of the other you want to take a look at the prepaid maintenance as well?
I like the oil change. I like Devin. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice man. And he wears good sneakers too. I saw some really snazzy yellow sneakers that he had on the other day, and I thought, man, I wonder where he got those. So, all right, so let's see where this gets us here. All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll change this to match the 75-month term over here and see how that changes it there. That gets us down to 404.92. That's a latte away from
like that.
Okay, there we go. All right, so you're going to just go ahead and initial in that box there. And we're going to print this off, get this over to the finance department, and get going from there.
Ready.
All right.